All right, people, Catfish Dave here. This is my second time out since I've gotten a lower unit put on my boat. The first trip was a bust. I caught 3 small fish, ended up getting run off by storms. Good chance of storms today. I've got an umbrella over my camera. I got plastic bags over a lot of my electronics. I got a hat on to block my microphone. I can't go fast because that wind will hit that umbrella and my camera will go flying. But either way, last time out here I had frozen bait. I've still got frozen bait, but we're going to do something slightly different, and that is look for a different depth of water. When I started, I wasn't seeing a lot of fish over 50 foot of water. We just got through a big time drought, and so we could have some possible thermocline going on in Fort Lousy Reservoir. We are the first lake in the Tennessee River system. We have the lowest flow out of any lake in the Tennessee River system. So if anywhere catches a thermocline, it's going to be us. Now, I did not notice it on my graph, but that don't mean it's not at the beginning. I had a live bluegill down in about 60 foot, and when I pulled him up, he was stiff as a board. So even though it might not be enough thermocline to register on the graph, it was enough to kill that bluegill and also keep the number of fish down in that depth of water. Towards the end of the trip, I did get a lot more bites downriver. So we are heading back downriver, hoping I don't get in some hurricane type force winds and thunder and lightning out here. And I want to try that area again, getting an early start, but I also want to try more in around the 20 foot range. I don't believe these fish are super shallow, like in 6 to 10 foot. It's summertime, usually post-spawn they try to go deep. But if the thermocline is keeping them from wanting to be that deep, well, they're more likely going to be in 20 foot than they would in 5 or 6 foot, because they're looking for deep water, but they can't go down there because of the oxygen quality. So that's where we're headed, downriver, not fast, or my umbrella is going to get jacked up. These dag blasted rods are all wrapped up, tangled up. It could take 6 years to get them apart. At my age, in 6 years, I may not be here, so I gotta go ahead and get them apart now. All right, y'all, we're coming up into this flat here. Let's go ahead and get some bait out. Frozen skipjack. I was pretty hard on that frozen skipjack last time I was out here. But here again, I did not see any bigger fish on my screen anywhere I had been, so if they ain't there, you ain't gonna catch them. See what we can get. Don't need a ton of line out because we're not fishing deep. We tried that last trip out and it was a bust. I have no idea how bad this is for hang-ups. I've never pulled this right here. So, yeah. Rain, rain, stay away. I'm either getting bit or I'm dragging over some rough terrain. I think I'm dragging rough terrain. This could be rough, y'all. I've never drug it. right, y'all. We're pulling. Hopefully this thing ain't too nasty as far as hang-ups. We are rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh. First fish on, he don't feel big, but we got hit. We got hit. Center chunk, center chunk. I need to be getting that fan out of my camera. I mean, get that fan out of that bag and put it on my camera because it is hot out here. First blue cat on the board. That was fast. He's done wrapped himself up. That was fast. Same size fish as last trip, but it was fast. Yes, sir. Decent fish on the left side of the boat, sitting there by himself. I do need to be checking that yellow board. I'm gonna go ahead and pull me a water and some watermelon. I'm hung up. Yeah, we're hung up. Gosh dang it. All right, y'all. Well, I'll tell you what. Got my dang phone doing something funky here. Tell you what, y'all. Slow way down. As fast as I got hit on this flat and then it hit 2 or 3 more times, I thought I was doing the right thing. Same thing as yesterday, nothing but some small fish and not much of that. So I've concentrated on center channel, deep, shallow holes. We've worked a 20-foot flat. We're gonna do hard contours only. That is the steep drop off between the shallow and the deep. That's all we're gonna work. Good chance of getting hung up. But so far, this trip is no better than what I done yesterday. I can see these storms really building up. Let me go ahead and pull this trolling motor. We're gonna go down here a little more. We're gonna work the actual drop off ledge. All right, y'all, we're set up, dragging up this contour, drop off. A lot of stuff going on here. The only thing I don't like is we're stuck with frozen skipjack. I'd much rather be pulling some white bass or some yellow bass right now. Some bait is better than no bait, I guess. Oh, there's a small fish on it. Out there deep. Here comes some big ocean cruising yacht fixing to give me a bunch of waves. Come on up here, old dinkfish. Another fish, same size. Come on up here. Oh, summer dinky fish. Weather's looking good. A ton of bad weather, just about, 20 miles north, and a ton of weather about 30, 40 miles south. So far, we're in the clear. Oh, we might as well catch it. We might as well catch it. Same size fish. Slap dab out here in the middle of the channel. Come on up here. That's actually the smallest one of the day. Those other ones were small, but this one here is, it's aquarium size. Anybody needs a pet. These are the ones that'll get you right here. Look at that beast right there. Well, y'all, that's 3 fish. That's as good as I done last trip out here. And we still got time. So we may actually beat that trip with 4 fish. We're gonna see and find out. They're on the headpiece. Finally got one on a headpiece. Yeah, this one's pulling harder than the last one, but it still ain't no big fish. I can tell by all the thrashing and stuff going on. Either way, it's 4 fish, so it's better than the last trip. And we've still got time. Come on up here. He was way out there. I really should check that yellow board right there before I let it out, because it's been hit. Come on up in here. Come on up in here. Feisty old thing. Just ain't got much size to it. Come on up here. There's an old summer fish. Straighten out so they can see you, man. Oh, shoot. He's on. There we go. Yeah. Now we're coming into some. Just slap dab in the channel. No ledge, no humps, no bumps, no contours. Slap dab in the middle of the river. 41 foot. Come on up here. Feeling a lot of thrashing, so he's still not no big fish. that one's getting hit. Come on up here, fishy. I'll tell you what, they're rambunctious. Very rambunctious. There goes my bait. Look how far he slimed up that leader there. See if I can get him up. Come on. Well, that's probably the biggest one of the day, because I can't hardly one-hand him. But he still ain't much. He's just too thick to grab with one hand. There's number 5, he just bit me. All right, y'all. Slap dab out in the middle of the river. The action picks up. This is a little different than what I used to do. I used to put the farthest boards out on the farthest rod holder out. Now I'm doing it the opposite. The farthest board out is on the rod holder closest to the motor. And I seem to be not getting tangled up as much that way. The rain is holding up, and that's good. Last trip out, I got ran off by a storm. Oh yeah. Way out there. If he stays on, this will make 6. Just slap dab in the middle of the river. Running to the boat, gonna make it easy. Come on up here, old summer fish. Go ahead and let this line out. Come on up here, old dinky. Oh yeah. Now that one I can grab with one hand. Yeah. Frozen skipjack. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is actually on a chunk because I took that oldest head off. Uh-oh, this one's feeling a little better so far. Feels a little better. What do we got here? It might not be no better, but it just feels better so far. Come on up here. I'm not getting as much tail kicking with this one. He's all twisted up. That's why he feels funny. Still a small fish. Come on up here. That fish has just come off the nest. He is beat up. Beat up. Look how marked up he is, that top fin. That one's just come off the nest. All right, y'all, I'm gonna call it early and see if I can't get down to a dam or somewhere and see if I can't score a white bass. 2 days pulling frozen skipjack in Fort Loudon Reservoir has produced the same results no matter what depth, whether I was on a ledge, whether I was on a flat, whether I was out in the channel, whether I was sitting in a hole, I suspended it, same result. There's no way we haven't passed some better quality fish. They simply are not wanting frozen skipjack. So frozen bait, it's better than no bait. I believe that fish knocked my board off. He did. And he's on too. Either way, I have caught some bigger fish on frozen skipjack. Biggest fish I've caught on frozen skipjack was a 60-pound fish at a Cherokee Lake. I've caught bigger fish on it in the fall. This time of year, it is not my bait of choice right here. Well, he's gonna swim up into that other line and tangle it anyway. That's the last fish of the day. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. Give me a mess right before I leave. Yeah. Come on up here. Come on up here, man. Why'd you do that to me? This is a video. There was fish in the video. That makes it a fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out.